Okay, so hey everyone, welcome to the night stream. Today we are going to be looking at a few things in Reaktor. So we're going to be looking at adding a evolving pad in Reaktor, and I just want to welcome you to the stream. I'm Danny Xander, and today we're diving into how to create lush evolving pads in Reaktor. These types of sounds are perfect for ambient music and cinematic scoring, or even adding texture to your electronic tracks. The beauty of Reaktor is how you can easily create unique, evolving sounds using modular synthesis, and by the end of the session, you'll have the foundation to craft your own evolving pads. So, let's get started. So, we're going to lay down the foundation of this, and we're going to add in the first things that we need inside a Reaktor, and that's going to be your note in module. So when you open up Reaktor, you're going to be greeted with three sections. One is the instrument section, one is the patch section, and lastly you have the actual custom synth samplers and effects section, which is building ensembles. So today we opened up the ensemble section, which is the one all the way to the right when you're checking off, choosing an option to use inside Reaktor. And now we're going to add in, we have the most control in this layout. So I'm going to add in the first building blocks. We're going to go into player, and we're going to add our util note in. So we're at a note in. We'll also add a clock, and we'll sync it to our DAW if needed at another time, and we'll add an oscillator. So we'll bring in a bento box oscillator, and then I'll use a saw sound so that we can create a rich harmonic bass for our sound, just a bass starting point. And then we'll route the oscillator's pitch to the output. So we're going to bring in an amp and a mix 4 module. So let's bring in a mix 4. That's a stereo. We need a mix 4. You bring in a mix 4, and we can move everything over, and we'll connect up our mix 4, and we'll send it out. So before that, we can actually connect this to the pitch and to the gate, or to the pitch. Let's just do that for now. And then, so the reason we have a pitch mix 4 is so that we can blend several sound sources later for a fuller pad. And for now, we just outputted and routed the oscillator to the mix 4 input, and then out to the outputs. And then finally, we'll connect the mix 4 output to the main output, which we did right here. This is the main outputs. And if I play this, we should be able to hear a basic sound. If I turn up the amp, we can hear just a basic sound coming through. And that's good. Then we're going to come down here. Then we're going to actually do the next step. And we're going to make it evolve dynamically. And we'll connect the oscillator to a filter to do that. So we're going to add in a SVF, which is our filter. And that will be our input into our filter. We're actually going to do it this way. Filter goes after the amp. Before the amp, and then the amp goes out. So we'll put the filter between the VCA and the next output. Not that. There we go. So we got our filter, which is our next thing. And now let's adjust the cutoff so that it's something that we want. So we can hear we're adjusting the cutoff on this. Over time, the cutoff is adjusting from high frequencies to low frequencies and giving us the sound. So we're gonna do something else now. We adjust the cutoff to make it a little warmer and make adjustments. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add some motion using an LFO. So we'll connect up an LFO module and we will connect that up to the filter's cutoff. So we'll connect that up as a source and we will affect the cutoff. So let's connect that and get some sound. So go on and off. Negative modulation, positive modulation. Unipolar, bipolar. Okay, so we'll keep tweaking this sound, and so we start with a sine wave in the LFO, and then we can listen to how we want to evolve that over time. So if we turn it back on, we can actually affect and modulate the LFO itself with another LFO. So if we really want to. And let's undo that for now. Okay, so for more complexity, we could even add a second oscillator with a different waveform, like a triangle, and detune it slightly to get a richer harmonic blend. Or we can route that through the mix 4 as well, and then blend those two together. So I'll just quickly show that, a little bit of that, how that can be done. We can route these two here. Then we get two oscillators going. We can name our oscillators. And that would be it. So So that's it for today's session, and we built a basic patch for a pad, and you can tweak that sound, the oscillator, LFO, and the state variable filter as much as you want, and start to feel free to add effects like reverb and delay, or even distortion for more depth. And hope you enjoyed the session. Make sure to subscribe and join me tomorrow for another Reaktor sound design session. I'd love to hear what you would create, and so share your patches and tracks in the comments, or you can feel free to message me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next stream. Peace.